Hello, hello, and welcome to episode 8 of Pokemon Sapphire. Hopefully the last one. I'm not entirely sure how long Victory Road and the Elite Four are going to take, but it's probably not too long. Like, all we have to do is finish up Wallace in Pseudopolis, and then we can move on to Victory Road and the Elite Four. So you're probably wondering why we're in Fall Arbor Town. Well, I'm sure you know. We didn't pick it up at the time, but if you return to Mount Chimney after you defeat the Team Aqua people there, you can go pick up the meteorite. And Professor Cosmo here has a little something something if we give him the meteorite. He really wants it. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and give it to him. And so he gives us TM27, which is Return. Anyone who watched our struggles may have thought, oh, you know, Castform can learn Return, and like we wouldn't have gone through so many awkward, we just have to really muscle through with Flamethrower and Ice Beam and whatnot if we knew Return. But I was kind of thinking, Castform learns stuff like, Flamethrower and Ice Beam. It learns the elemental moves, Fire, Water, and Ice. I wasn't even thinking about teaching it a normal move. But, it can learn Return. Return being a very powerful, same type of attack bonus move, so we should be able to smash right on through Wallace's mean Milotic and some of the other problematic Pokemon that we've run into along the way. So let's go ahead and heal up and give Wallace a shot with our new Return powered up Castform. It's possible that we still might not quite be powerful enough with Return, but I think this gives us pretty good odds, and we'll see how we do. Oh yeah, I have to do the freaking ice puzzles again. What do you think the odds are that I messed this up? Holy crap. It turns out that odds aren't just good that I mess up the puzzle, but I messed it up like 4 or 5 times in a row, so let's just go ahead and forget that happened and get into the fight, I think. Alright. Once again, we find ourselves confronting Wallace's mighty water Pokemon. But we have new tools, and let's find out how good these new tools are. Good enough to take down Love Disc. That is an auspicious start. I forgot to equip a berry. I hope that doesn't make the difference. We'll see. Maybe it doesn't matter at all. Okay, Whiscash can live. Are we about to get swiftly swam upon? This could actually just be strict upside for us if we are using Return and they're using water moves. Then the rain is like mostly just good for us because it gives us resistance to water. Boosts their water moves, but the resistance to water matters a little bit more, I think. Alright, Celio. Let's see how many returns a Celio can take. I think we may have solved the problem in a somewhat uninteresting way. Okay. It can take 1 return. Take a big 20 from that body slam. Celio down. What do we have next? Seaking. It probably has Swift Swim. Okay, Water Pulse does 17. No confusion. That's lucky. Okay, it's going to take 2 of those to finish the Seeking. Ah, but the Sea King doesn't have Swift Swim anymore, so we get to go first. Sea King down. Alright, we worked through the first 4 Pokemon pretty easily. Now we just have to deal with Melodic. Let's see just how effective our new shiny methods are. That's half down already. Let's see how bad this hurts. Okay, ooh. Okay, that was a critical. That did a little over half, but no freeze means we get to clean up nice and easy. Well, alright. That's Wallace. Last time he looked really, really, really tough. But, and even in my testing, between last episode and this one, I tested leveling up cast form a little bit. I didn't keep that save file, but I tried it out. And 10 levels wasn't enough to triumph over the Milotic the way that we were trying to last time. So, it turns out that very obviously the best solution appears to be just go get Return and spam the crap out of that move. Having access to Return makes cast form into a awkwardly statted normal type physical attacker instead of being a kind of weird weather based elemental special attacker. And I think having access to both modes of our Pokemon will be good. That'll be a pleasant thing. Hopefully we won't have to lean on the boring spam return side of our Pokemon too much. Does this thing know Waterfall yet? No. Do we have the TM for Waterfall? We do. Excellent. Let's teach Waterfall to Tentacle. Let's go ahead and get rid of Constrict. Doesn't really matter, but just can't get over the urge to unlearn crappy moves instead of good moves. Well, I guess Poison Sting doesn't exactly count as a good move. Alright, so now we have to make our way to Evergrande City. Which shouldn't be too difficult. Max Repel. Use. I think it's just over to the right as soon as you can go to the right. Oh, dodged a trainer. That was real close. Evergrande City, sweet. Alright, let's go ahead and use another repel. Oh. Waterfall? I would like to use Waterfall. Alright, we made it to this lovely flower-covered hilltop. Let's go ahead and use the Pokemon Center. And actually, really quick, do we have any money? How do you check that? Bill. We have 29,000. Alright. Real quick, before we go into Victory Road, I'm going to fly back to Pseudopolis and pick up some max repels, because I think this will be a whole lot more pleasant if we can just run right on through without having to deal with a bunch of random encounters. Pokemon Mart. Buy. Max Repel. Yeah, give me Give me 15 of those. That should be more than enough, unless I end up derping around Victory Road for an hour. Nope, not bag. Pokemon. Fly. Evergrande City. I've never actually heard that said out loud. And I'm not sure if it's supposed to be Evergrande or Evergrande, but I don't think Pokemon usually does authentic type pronunciations like that. The seemingly infinite and harsh road, huh? Well, we'll see about that. Roselia. That burns like the rest. It burns real good. Alright, level 56. Staying nice and even in attack and defense, in attack and special attack, which is now more useful than it used to be. Oh crap. I used to know how to do this, but I don't any longer. Let's see if any of our Pokemon can learn Flash. Do we have Flash? I never picked up Flash. Alright, I'm gonna cut the tapes and pull up a map, and I will catch up with you guys in a second. Alright, I pulled up some maps, and now we can go ahead and get through this Victory Road without suffering too much from not having picked up Flash. Alright. Let's go ahead and Rock Smash. It's funny, the maps I'm looking at don't have any of the like interactable terrain. So everything I run into is a bit of a surprise. Alright, Max Repel. But we're like... This Victory Road is surprisingly simple. Oh, there's trainers in here too. Those aren't on my map. I suppose I knew that they were trainers, huh? Alright, cool trainer Samuel has a Dodrio. Let's go ahead and freeze that Birdo. Sweet. What you got next, Mr. Cool Trainer? Lairon. Flamethrower won't be super effective, but it's the only thing we have that's going to deal any real damage, so hopefully that's good enough. Not quite. Ow. That hurts, dude. Oh, crap. Full restore. Hopefully this does enough to KO with Flamethrower. Oh. Huh, I thought for a second we got a crit from how much damage that did, but... Lairon's not fully evolved, and we do a lot of damage, so... That's that. Cadaver has higher special defense than regular defense, so we'll go ahead and use Return. And Cool Trainer... Miguel? Samuel. Samuel is cleaned up. Okay. Go down to the left. Okay. And then go this way. Trainer? Yeah. Oh, I should have healed. Well, I'll heal after this battle. Hopefully she won't have anything too fast or too resilient. Sand Slash is neither of those things. Okay. Nice and dealt with. Let's see what else we got. Ninetales. Well, hopefully that dies to a return, because we have forfeited our access to water. Yep, sure does. Ooh, critical hit. That thing was super dead. Okay, let's go ahead and surf. Oops. Let's go ahead and surf again. Should be a waterfall. Yep. Waterfall. Man, aren't maps great? This was gonna take forever if I just wandered around, but we went ahead and put a stop to that. Okay, and down, around. Oh boy, what is this? Okay. Let's smash. Move this out of the way. That corner seems like a good place for that rock. Let's smash this rock. And okay, cool. Basically, all we needed to do was not screw ourselves to beat that little puzzle. All right, one more dude. Cacturn. That is a Pokemon that burns. Super effective. Level up? Ah, close. We'll level up after whatever Wally's first Pokemon is. Which, speaking of, got any super potions in here? No? Alright. Hyper potion it is. Can't be too careful. Let's go ahead and save here. There's a possibility that we will want to give Castform a held item for this fight, but I'm not sure what that would be offhand, so we'll go ahead and give it a shot and find out. He's not going to lose anymore. I wonder if he has Poof in mind when he considers what he's losing to. 12 levels lower. Get out of here with that. I believe we already overlevel the rest of the game. I'm not 100% sure on that. Level 57. Nice even level up again. Delcatty. That can go ahead and get returned. Okay. See what else we got. Magneton. That burns. Nice and dealt with. Roselia. That also burns. Critical hit. Very unnecessary. Well, probably unnecessary. I think that Pokemon's slightly bulky. And Gardevoir. Well, the thing has a bunch of special defense, so let's go ahead and return it. As much as I hate to beat up on Gardevoir, it brings me much pain. Uh-oh. Not this crap. Hopefully it just won't dodge. Oh, Super Potion. That won't be enough to save it if it doesn't dodge. Sweet, okay. I was really worried that he was going to double team and then use a floor store and then we'd miss and then he'd double team again and we'd end up fighting that battle. But nope, we got lucky this time. In a lot of ways, actually. Super Potion at that point in the game is a bit of a head scratcher, but hey, I'll take it. Alright. And look at that, we're already at the Pokemon League. Repel's effects wore off. That is just fine. Okay, well, it's pretty early in the episode, but we get to go ahead and oops, not withdraw. Deposit Let's go ahead and deposit all of our other friends. And talk to these guys. Yep. We have collected all the gym badges. Believe in ourselves and our Pokemon and go forth. Alright. Let's go ahead and do a quick pre-Elite Four save. And let's take a crack at it. Let's see how it goes. I would not be surprised if we couldn't handle this on our first go. Like, we're still only level 58, trying to beat 5 trainers with 1 Pokemon. But we do have a max elixir, so we'll be able to use that. Uh-oh, Intimidate. Huh. That could be a problem. I think I'm going to put up Sun, because I was fairly sure that before Intimidate we could have probably returned anything to death. But I think we're going to have to lean on Flamethrower in this fight. Okay. Sun is strong. Our accuracy has been reduced 1 stage. Connect the Flamethrower. That's good. That's a good start. Alright, and that's enough to take that Pokemon out. And we will level up a few times in the process of battling the Elite Four. It's tempting to try Return, but off the top of my head, I'm not sure if Return triggers Rough Skin. So I think we'll go with Flamethrower. How bad does this hurt? Not too bad. We got a little lucky, there was no critical. Alright, Flamethrower. Critical hit, oh boy. Alright, Sharpedo down. Level 58 cast form. Got a pretty good level up there, 3 points in attack, 4 points in special. Cacturn will definitely go down under... Oh, crap. Does that put us to sleep? Evasiveness? Speed, okay. So we don't get to go first anymore, probably. Faint attack. That's fine, that probably won't do that much. Does 30-ish? Uh-oh, we're missing. This is not an auspicious start. Come on, please take it out. Okay, it takes it out. That's good. We still have a chance. 2 more Pokemon left. Absol. I don't know which of Absol's defenses is higher, physical or special. So I'm just going to go with Flamethrower. It does about half, but it has a berry. It has a citrus berry. I don't know what Snatch does. Okay, Slash. Alright, we're living, but we're not going to live another one of those. Hopefully a burn? Critical. Wow, okay. We have a really good chance if his last Pokemon isn't too scary. Shiftry. Well, we'll kill it if it gets hit, but... Oh. But we'll also die to anything. Yeah. That's definitely good enough. Okay. We are out of usable Pokemon. We whited out. Alright, I actually... If I remember correctly, I think we might have enough citrus berries left for the rest of the game. Let's see. Citrus, 6. We do. Okay. Give citrus to Poof. I think a citrus berry might have been enough in that fight. And also, we got a couple misses in a row, so it's possible that if we run it back right away, we can win this time. So I'm not going to do any grinding or cut the video just yet. And I think the sunny day strat was the way to go. So I'm going to go ahead and do that again. Alright. Poof transformed. Takedown. Okay. That is so much better for us than Sand Attack, because dealing 34 to us, that's mostly made up for by the berry we gave Cast Form, whereas last time the Sand Attack impacted the whole rest of the fight. So let us see what we can do. I am very excited now that the Mighty Enna didn't lead on Sand Attack. Ooh, that's a good burn. Uh-oh. Swagger is awful news. Let's see if we can win through it. Sharpedo is hurt by its burn. Okay, so even if we... okay, it has a full restore, so it's going to not be burned anymore, and we have to work through Swagger. Hurt ourselves in confusion. It's going to do a lot. Oh, okay, it didn't do that much. Hurt itself in confusion. Crap. Surf. Ooh, that's bad. Okay. So that's going to trigger our Citrus Berry. And... okay. We're at 45. I'm going to try Return. I don't think... okay, hurt ourselves in confusion. So, that is one thing to consider, is that I think a Person Berry is going to have a larger impact on how that fight goes than a Citrus Berry, so I'm going to go ahead and give Poof a Person Berry. That does do what I thought it does, right? Confusion. Alright, and then we're going to try again. This is, this might not be the most interesting content, but this is all we've got left, and it's a learning process, so we'll go through it and we'll see what happens. So, hopefully the Mighty Enna leads on Takedown again. That would be really nice. Okay, Intimidate triggers. Go ahead and get up Sun. Okay, this time it used Sand Attack. So, we're again going to be really hoping to not miss Flamethrowers, and we missed right away. And it used Sand Attack again. Okay. Well, this is going to be tough. Alright, we hit a Flamethrower. So that's Mighty Enna down. Okay, and we're at full. Sharpedo's out. This would be an ideal time to see some misses, because Swagger will be neutralized by our Berry. No, it's just using Surf. This AI is weird. It really doesn't behave predictably. Flamethrower. Okay. So that's Sharpedo down. And this is the weird thing, is so we used a Citrus Berry last time, and it wasn't nearly good enough because we got confused. But this time we have our Confused Berry, and... alright, let's go ahead and put up Sun again, because we have enough of his team left that we're going to benefit from it. Hopefully this doesn't do anything too nasty. Cotton Spore? That's fine. Alright. Maybe we'll still outspeed. That would be ideal. Okay, not outspeeding. See how much Feint Attack does? Does like 40, I think? Okay. We might be able to take 2 more of those, but we're going to be in a bad spot if we miss any more. Okay, we can take one more of those, which I guess we'll need to. Okay. Seeds are pretty bad. Flamethrower connects. Alright, well, I believe that we are dead to Shiftry, no matter what. But we'll see what we can do. This Absol may die to one Flamethrower. Yeah, we're super dead, because, oh, it even goes first. Alright, I think, theoretically, things could line up in such a way that we win at our current level, but there are too many barriers to victory, like between the possibility of Sand Attack or Swagger and the unpredictable nature of that. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut the tape and level up some and catch you guys back. Hopefully not too over-leveled. Okay, I did quite a bit of testing and leveling up and trying out different ways to approach the Elite Four, and I think I finally came up with a methodology that mostly doesn't suck. So you'll notice Poof is level 65. We're going to go into Sydney with the same moveset we've always had, and we're going to hold a Citrus Berry, and at level 65 we can pretty consistently pull this off. So let's see it in action. So I'm going to go ahead and put up Sun, because I don't have any one-hit KOs on this Mightyena, or I don't have any one-hit KOs on this Mightyena without Sun. And Sun will come in handy later against the Sharpedo and the Absol. So we'll go ahead and Flamethrower, and this should be a one-hit, I think. Yeah, okay. Flamethrower is a one-hit on the Mightyena. We'll get some XP. Hopefully this isn't going to KO, and the Sharpedo usually either slashes or swaggers. So, okay, it's going to swagger. The accuracy drop from the Sand Attack that the Mightyena used in combination with the swagger can be brutal, but on the bright side it does unlock return. So Sydney's going to go ahead and use a full restore, and alright, we're confused. Can we do it? We use return. Alright. I believe with the swagger, even post-intimidate, that should be a one-hit. Yes, it is. Okay. The rough skin does a negligible amount of damage to us. I imagine that's like, what, 12th or 1/16th? Alright, Cacturn. See if we can Flamethrower it. Alright, we're getting really lucky with this confusion, which is nice. I know we can beat Sydney at level 65. It's kind of just up to the randomness whether or not we're actually able to do so. Alright, Sunlight has faded. That is okay, because we can go ahead and use return. Okay, we did end up hurting ourselves. So we're at 151. Absol goes ahead and uses Swords Dance. I think that should be fine if we can get a hit. Okay, we got a hit. Let's see if this is enough. It is. Awesome. Okay. I got really worried about that Swords Dance. And Shiftry. I think we should snap out, probably. Okay, after the fake out especially. Yep, we snap out of confusion. But Flamethrower missed. Oh no. Okay. Come on. Yes, okay. That was pretty lucky. There ain't no other way to put it. Getting that hit with Sand Attack and Double Team was very lucky. Alright, so the unfortunate news is that Phoebe is much harder. So her first Pokemon, Dusclops, has Curse. And if it uses Curse and hits us, that's it, we're done. Like, we can't mathematically kill Dusclops before Curse kills us. So, we need to do something. Yep. We need to use some rare candies. I'll meet you back. Alright, we're back, and we have a much mightier Poof. Swapped out its berry for a person berry, and it's level 80. I found in testing that I needed Poof's special attack to be around 150 to be able to KO the first Dusclops in one hit. And also, once again, just like discovering Return, it turns out that it is much easier to deal with this Pokemon using a super effective move than using our traditional methods of putting up weather and firing off boosted, really powerful same type attack bonus moves. So, by using Shadow Ball, we just get the ability to deal much more damage at the start, because, you know, I mentioned that Curse is what causes us to really escalate here, and that means that Sunny Day is no good, because any time you spend setting up Sunny Day gets you cursed. Alright. Kill? Yes. That's, it's unfortunate that we had to get all the way to level 80 in order to deal with that Pokemon, but, there's no berry to cure Curse, so there wasn't a whole lot we could do about that. Alright, take down Banette. Let's see, Sableye? Yeah, Sableye is up. Let's go ahead and Flamethrower it. Flamethrower a little bit stronger than Shadow Ball. Might not be enough to matter. No, it's not. Attract? Uh-oh. Fortunately, the lead Dusclops is the only Pokemon that Phoebe has that knows Curse, so we don't have to deal with that crap out of her other Pokemon. Alright, I think it's going to take 2 Shadow Balls. There's the first one. Yep. Special Def Drop doesn't matter, but I'll go ahead and use Flamethrower just in case she uses a second healing item. Alright. So that's Sableye down. Two more Pokemon to go. Another Banette. Let's Shadow Ball. I believe that's the same level as the other Banette, so yep, it goes right on down. And last we have another Dusclops, but even though this is higher level than the first one, this one is not a terror. This one we can fail to kill in one hit, which we did, and it's not a problem. Okay. We got confused. Ah, but I gave Castform a Person Berry because I was smart. Nice. It has a Citrus Berry, which, okay, she didn't use a healing item, so Shadow Ball will go ahead and kill it. So that's Phoebe down. And honestly, it took me a long time to figure out how I wanted to beat Phoebe, because I didn't really want to end this playthrough with Castform at level 100, because it's like, oh, you know, I can beat the game with only one level 100 Pokemon. How interesting is that? But this was the most effective strategy that I could come up with, was Shadow Ball and being level 80. So let's check up on our PP. PP looks pretty good. Don't have to use our max elixir yet. So let's go ahead and fight Glacia. I haven't tested Glacia or whoever the fourth one is, or Steven, but I don't believe that anything other than Curse is going to cause us a big problem. Especially she's ice, so the worst matchup we're going to have against her is her Wall Rain, I think, which we should be able to deal with return. Might take 2 hits, but I don't think it's packing anything that's going to cause us a problem. But yeah, like I was saying, I didn't want to just overlevel the crap out of it or do anything weird with items or whatever. So this is what I found. And it did have to be level 80. I tried level 78. I tried level 79. Those weren't good enough, so here we are. We are a mighty Poof. Level 80. Alright. Oh, she didn't have a Wall Rain. Or is there one Pokemon left? Okay, she has one Pokemon left. That's the Wall Rain. Got it. I got confused when she sent out her Pokemon in that order, but I guess it's like... it probably does something weird when you're not using a Pokemon that's either good or bad against them. Blizzard! Frickin' ouch. See how much that does. Okay. That does, like, a little over a quarter. Again, kind of a casualty of being this high level is that normal attacks just aren't going to do that much damage. It's the status effects and things like missing that we're trying to avoid by being so high level. Okay. We've triumphed over Glacia. Let's go ahead and... oh, I believe this is Drake. Let's go ahead and use a Hyper Potion. And check our PP. Oops. Pokemon Poof summary. Yep, we're still doing fine on PP, so let's go ahead and fight Drake the Dragon Master. Drake unfortunately has quite a few dragons, so we haven't used Ice Beam at all this Elite Four, but it will treat us well here. That move is quite good at what Drake is trying to do. Protect to waste a PP. Another Protect to waste another PP. It would actually be quite annoying if we somehow ran out of Ice Beam PP against Drake, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. Shelgon down. I always thought Shelgon was one of the weirdest looking Pokemon. Like, I don't really understand what it's supposed to be. It's just fat. Alright, Altaria is the wrong typing to survive Ice Beam, and so it will go down as well. Level 81. Probably a bit excessive at this point. Okay, Flygon is also the wrong typing to survive Ice Beam, and so Flygon will be vanquished. Flygon down. What else you got over there, Drake? Another Flygon. Okay. Yeah, if I remember correctly, in Gen 3, there were no dragons in Gen 2, so the only dragons are Dragonite and Flygon and Salamence and Rayquaza. So every dragon is either 2 times or 4 times weak to ice. Salamence is 4 times weak to ice, so it'll go down even harder than its pre-evolution did. Alright, that's Drake down. Go. Go onwards. The champion is waiting. Alright, well, this is it. This is the final test of what our little cast form can do. Let's go ahead and use a max elixir on it, because there's no reason not to. And, I'm actually just going to give it another person berry, because I don't remember if Steven's Pokemon have access to Confuse, but I can't see, like, normal damage being a bigger threat than something like Confuse. Welcome, Bill. I was looking forward to seeing you here one day. What did you see on your journey with Pokemon? What did you feel meeting so many other trainers like you? What has awoken in you? I want you to hit me with it all. Now, bring it. Alright, Steven, I will bring it. I kind of like his, very purple motif. Motif? Eh. Color scheme. Let's go with color scheme. So we'll flamethrower the Skarmory. Send out Armaldo. I believe it's either... Okay, it's rock and steel. So it will survive. It'll hit us with Ancient Power. Does 44, which is not really enough to matter. Fortunately, we didn't do enough to it that he healed it, so it's just going to go right on down. Claydol. Let's go ahead and Ice Beam that. No exploding on us today, Claydol. Oh, crap. Well, that's lucky. Faux Claydol is frozen solid. He's going to go ahead and use a full restore. That is fine, because we're going to Ice Beam it again, and it will go down on the next turn. I'm glad that thing didn't have Synchronize. I don't know if it can, but that would have been absolutely brutal if it did. I know a lot of Psychic types in this generation do have Synchronize. Okay. Go ahead and knock it down with Ice Beam again. Ah, this time a critical. Okay. That's not going to matter, but sure, we'll take it. Save total turns. Okay, Aggron. I'm gonna go ahead and Flamethrower. I don't know if this will kill in one hit because it's not super effective, but we'll see what it does. Okay, not quite a kill. Earthquake is not stab out of Aggron, so yeah, that'll only do like 50 damage. He's gonna go ahead and use another full restore, which, like I explained with Claydol, when we outspeed, that is totally fine. Okay, wow, that was a much lower amount of damage, if I remember correctly. Alright, Aggron down. 2 more Pokemon left. Cradily. That is rock and grass, so I'm going to go ahead and use Flamethrower. Oh, man. That thing's beefy. Okay. It's going to take 3 Flamethrowers to beat it. Ancient Power. How much is that going to do? Alright. Another full restore? Is that 3 or 4 of them? In any case, it's a lot. Alright, let's see. So Flamethrower is going to do a little less than half. Or no, it does about half. Maybe if we get lucky this will kill? Not quite. Another Giga Drain. Okay. Put us to 58. Let's do it again. Steven appears to be out of healing items, so... Alright, level 82. This is what it comes down to. We have to beat his Metagross. We go first. Let's see if Flamethrower will kill in one hit. It's super effective. Not quite. Will we survive? I don't know if we're going to. Meteor Mash is hard. Ah, crap. Alright, well, I'll meet you guys back at Steven. Okay, I've battled through to Steven a couple more times, and I have not managed to defeat him yet. And even in the process of just battling back to him, you can see I already got to level 85 and now level 86. Battling through the Elite Four levels up your Pokemon pretty fast, as it turns out. So, alright, we're 86. So last time I used a Person Berry and I didn't get confused, and I kind of regretted that, right? Well, the closest attempt I got since then, I used a Citrus Berry, but against the Cradily, I got confused because one of its moves is Confuse Ray, and it's like, well, that's kind of a run-ender, like, no matter what. So can't have that happening. Gotta have the Confuse Berry and just oh man, didn't quite KO the Claydol with Ice Beam, which is weird because my last attempt when I was level 84, I think, I did KO it in one hit. So I wonder if we got a low damage range or something. Let's find out. Ice Beam. Yep, that Ice Beam took it out. Pretty weird. Alright. So, next is Aggron. Let's see how many flamethrowers it's going to take to kill this guy. I think it's going to take 2. Yes. Aggron uses Earthquake. That hurts a little bit, but that's fine. Restore to full. But we're just going to keep flamethrowing it until Steven stops doing that. If it gets really low, like that, we can use Shadow Ball. So, if we get a decent damage Shadow Ball or a special defense drop, this is totally fine. Yep, that is totally fine. Flamethrower. Please go down, Aggron. Yes, okay. Now all we have to do is get through the Cradily and the Metagross, and we are the victors. Flamethrower. Does over half. That is awesome. See how much Sludge Bomb does? 30. Okay. Man, this Cradily really messed me up last time, but it was a 3-hit last time, and I got confused, so. Alright, Metagross. Let's see if the levels we've gotten since last time can allow us to defeat you. Oh. That was enough to kill. Alright, so, we did it. We defeated Champion Steven. So, I guess you can beat Pokemon Sapphire with 1 cast form. May's here to give us advice, but she showed up a little too late. So, the advice that I would give to you is, first of all, Pokemon kind of breaks down a little bit if you try to only beat it with 1 Pokemon. Like, things such as status effects and, like, curse and accuracy drops are way worse than, like, when you have a single Pokemon that's just totally, that shuts down all you've got, and it leads you to either start over or try to become more powerful or whatever. So, we're going to go ahead and record that we managed to triumph with a single cast form. And you can do it. You can do it with a level 86 cast form. Beat the whole game with it. Using Flamethrower, Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, and Return. So, welcome cast form to the Hall of Fame. League champion. Congratulations. So, that's it for Pokemon Sapphire with only one cast form. We proved you can do it, so that's it for this time. If you liked this video and the rest of the series, go ahead and subscribe to see more things like this. Maybe not quite the same. Show up right in your inbox. So, this is Bill signing off. It's been a treat.